Types of reproduction. Reproduction is of two types, asexual reproduction and sexual reproduction. First, let us learn about asexual reproduction. Asexual reproduction means the reproduction that takes place without the fusion of sex cells or gametes. Only one parent is involved in this type of reproduction. So, asexual reproduction is a process that involves a single parent and no fertilization or gamete formation takes place. Asexual reproduction is observed in both unicellular and in multicellular organisms. First, let us see the different modes of asexual reproduction in unicellular organisms. Binary fission. Binary means two. Fission means splitting. In this mode of reproduction, one parent organism splits into two daughter organisms. This type of asexual reproduction is observed in single-celled organisms like amoeba, bacteria, and euglena. Here we have two unicellular organisms. This is amoeba and this is leishmania. Leishmania causes Kala-Azar disease in humans. Amoeba has no fixed shape to its body. It can change its body shape. The fission in amoeba can take place in any plane because it has no specific shape, whereas leishmania splits in a specific direction since it has a specific shape. Multiple fission. Multiple fission means splitting into many. That means one organism splits into many new organisms. Certain single-celled organisms like Plasmodium reproduce by multiple fission. Next one, budding. Yeast is an unicellular fungus. They produce buds on their bodies. These buds get separated and grows into an individual organism. This mode of reproduction is called budding. These are the methods of asexual reproduction in unicellular organisms. Now let us see the methods of asexual reproduction in multicellular organisms. 1. Fragmentation. Spirogyra is an algae. It is a multicellular organism with simple body organization. It reproduces by fragmentation. In this method of reproduction, first the organism breaks into fragments and each fragment grows into a new organism. Next, regeneration. Certain multicellular animals have an ability to reproduce from their cut body parts. For example, planaria and hydra. If these organisms are cut into pieces, each piece can grow into a complete individual. This is called regeneration. Next, budding. Hydra can reproduce by another sexual method of reproduction called budding. Hydras have regenerative cells in their bodies. They use these cells to produce small buds on their bodies. These buds grow in size and becomes big. They get separated from the parent organism and grows into an individual organism. Vegetative propagation. Flower is the reproductive part of the plant, whereas stem, root, branches, leaves and buds are vegetative parts of the plant. If plants reproduce through their vegetative parts, it is called as vegetative propagation. Cutting, layering and grafting are the three major techniques of vegetative propagation. Sugarcanes are grown by stem cuttings. Roses can be propagated by layering. Many fruit plants and trees are grown by grafting techniques. Advantages of vegetative propagation. 1. Plants grown through vegetative propagation can flower and fruit sooner than those grown from the seeds. 2. These techniques enable the propagation of seedless plants like bananas, oranges, roses and jasmine. 3. Plants produced through vegetative propagation exhibit genetic similarity to their parent plant, ensuring they inherit all of its characteristics. Next, reproduction through leaves. In bryophyllum, certain buds are produced in the notches of their leaves. These buds are called epiphyllous buds. When these buds touch the soil, they germinate into new plants. Next, spore formation. Rhizopus, a common bread mold, reproduces through a process called sporangiospore formation. Specialized structures known as sporangia develops at the tips of the upright filamentous structures called hyphae. Inside these sporangia, numerous asexual spores called sporangiospores are produced. As the sporangium matures, it eventually ruptures, releasing the spores into the surrounding environment. These spores can then disperse and germinate under suitable conditions, giving rise to new rhizopus fungi. This is all about the asexual reproduction in organisms.